Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Back at it again. It's your boy TJ for another trading session, another day, and another set of trades. Hope you had a wonderful day today. So for me, between 9:30 and 10:30, there wasn't really any economic news, so I could actually play freely today. That usually means that I'm most likely going to get opportunities, one or two. And so today I was able to capitalize on two opportunities. Now, the reality is that the opportunities that I got, there was a bit of fortune in them, and I thank the Lord for his goodness there because sometimes the way I enter by market. And so today I actually got a favorable entry point for my first trade. But before I get into that, remember Apex and TPT, they are the best right now with their pricing. Get going, and you'll be glad you did. Link in the description, comment below on the screen. All of the promo codes are there for you to see. Both of them really offer really good stuff. So if you get them and you learn, you'll be glad you did. So my first trade and my second trade weren't supposed to happen. The reason for that was that my first trade, actually I got in at a much better entry point because market tends to put you wherever it puts you when you get in on market. And so I got it in a more favorable point than I'm used to. And so I was able to actually get my first one done. And I was able to make my $400 or just almost $500. And then the second one, because I got in on the first one, I wasn't supposed to get in on there, I was able to do a second trade as well. Now, if I had gone in at the right spot where I usually get in, I would not have made money on my first trade. I would have missed out on the second trade, and I would have only had a third trade. That would have really been my first trade for the day, and it would have been a gain. And so you're going to take a look at this now. It was a long, and I was able to make, like I said, almost $500. Check it out. And then I went into my second trade. My second trade was a short, and I was also able to make almost $500. Take a look. And now here's my balance. So what essentially happened was that I did want to go in on the third trade because technically that really is my first trade based on my back testing. The problem was that I didn't want to lose out on my own trade, and I was going to take my kids to the dental. So I thought, you know what, I don't want to go in now and then I lose on that third trade, which is really my first trade, and I would have kind of been sad about it. But if my first two trades worked out the right way, where I would have gone out break even on my first trade, I would have missed out on my second trade, I would have gone in on my third trade, and I would have only made money on one trade. So sometimes things happen like this, and this is how it goes. You got to weather it. You got to get, take what you get. I could have gone in on my third one. I could have made well over $1,000, but I chose not to. This is part of trading, having some self-control to walk away. And so I left it alone. And that's how it goes sometimes. And so some days, sometimes you have days like these. Good days could have been better, but it's all good. Okay? So until tomorrow, have a great day. Take care. God bless.